People don't like those who are arrogant, stingy, boastful. The people will love you when you have a good connection with Allah. You become humble. You become a caring, a loving person. You care for others. You respect others. Then people respect you. People love you. You see what the Prophet said, La yu'minu ahadukum. Or you say, Man kana yu'min billahi yawmal akhir fa yukrim jarahu. Whoever believe in Allah and the day of judgment that you are going to meet Allah and receive all the rewards, or you receive all the punishment. If you do not honor your neighbor, you be kind, you be good to your neighbor, the neighbor will love you. Sometimes we have bad neighbors, brothers and sisters. Na'uzubillah. That is the worst situation. You have to live in that area, and so happen your neighbor is a bad neighbor. They don't leave you in peace. They always create problem to you. So that's why when you want to stay in any area, don't just look at the house, but look into the neighborhood first. Who will be your neighbor? Then you have peace. The reason that a person continue to receive rewards for these good deeds, righteous deed that is guided by the Quran. Always remember, when righteous deed, it must be guided by the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Even though they are done by other people, is that he had initiated them during his life or contribute to them to some degree. That means we have participated in doing all these righteous deeds, whether directly or indirectly. Now there is an appeal for the Islamic Center in Norway. Also, we have been promoting before this a masjid, a new masjid in a commercial area in Tokyo, Yona, Japan. They also are asking anybody who like to participate to make sure that, inshaAllah, with the will of Allah, there will be a lot of activities, and this masjid will act as the center to do da'wah to the Japanese people, to make them understand the beauty of Islam, so that Allah give them hidayah, or they will respect the Muslim. Because Japanese people are very, very disciplined, very, very clean, and very, very committed people. Whoever have visited Japan, they will love to go back to Japan again and again. Because the people there are very, very disciplined, clean, polite. Allahu Akbar. That should be our lifestyle. They too, and I'm one of the advisors to the As-Salam Foundation, and this is what As-Salam project for the future. So anybody who like to know more about that, you just can contact us. Since Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not ignore even an atom of this, even an atom weight of deeds. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَأْمَلْ مِسْقَالَةَ ذَرًّا خَيْرًا يَرَهُ. Whoever act a good deeds, and the size of the good deeds is like an atom, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will record it and He will show it to us. If you do it sincerely for Allah, He will reward you. But if you do it not for His sake, He will show you too. Yeah, He will show you, yes, you have done this, but you're not doing for my sake. Then you have to ask the person that you do for to reward you. And you know, in the day of judgment, who can help us? Nobody. Only Allah. And the Prophet that will look for us is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahu Akbar. So by following the Sunnah of the Prophet, guided by the Quran, Alhamdulillah, you'll be safe, brother and sister. The deeds of a human being end by his death. Iza mata ibnu Adam in qata'a amalu. The Prophet make it very clear, okay? That when any children of Adam pass away, so all his deed is cut off, stopped, gone. So before we die, we must grab the opportunity. Don't wait until the last minute, brother and sister. We are still in the month of Ramadan. Be more generous. Participate. Get involved. Respond to all the good activities. And Al-Qadim is still doing. We are doing it almost every day. Allahu Akbar. Only for those who follow our website, they will know what kind of activities that we are doing. For those who are not following, maybe you are not being informed. So it's up to us. We always offer all the things that we are doing. We want that all our brothers and sisters who is with us will not be left behind. Everybody participate. Everybody get the share in doing all these good deeds. And of course, we have our own SOP. We don't do this for the sake of doing, but we have ongoing program, follow-up program to make sure that we support them. BMS, that is our SOP. Anything that we do, we have the BMS to help their body, give them the right food, to help their mind, give them the right knowledge about Islam, guided by Quran and Sunnah, not tradition, not innovation, and their soul. Give them the right feeling towards Allah. BMS, that is our SOP. However, since he or she had done things like raising righteous children, sharing the beneficial knowledge, or giving books to someone who really want that particular book, they want to know about certain thing, and you pass it to them. Endowing charity, the reward of this thing continue to reach him or her as long as they continue to exist. Always remember, you must be guided. If only good feeling, good thing, but not guided, is only good in this world. You'll be acknowledged what you have done here, but there's nothing for you in the hereafter. There are a lot of people other than us. There are a lot of other groups from the non-believer who also are very active in doing all this charity work. Allah will show them, but no reward, because they are not guided. They are not guided by the Quran and Sunnah. They don't do for the sake of Allah. they do for the sake of being human, then human will value their deeds. That's all. Nothing from Allah. Anything you do, if your intention is for other than Allah, then you don't get anything from Allah. So be very mindful, brother and sister, whatever you want to do. We know a lot of people is trying to do a lot of things, alhamdulillah. But please, be guided, and please do it collectively in the spirit of Jama'ah. The best explanation from this is that a human being, by their effort and good conduct, earn friends. They are sure to have good friends, produce good children. They are going to marry the right spouses who also love the same thing. They always do good thing and was kind to people. Because of this, they invoke mercy for him. So when these good people still alive and we have passed away, we are no more with them, they remember. Good children remember the good parent. Good friends remember their good friends who have passed away. And that's why the Prophet did mention in other hadiths. They say that it is so unfortunate or so sad, just a meaning I'm going to share with all of you. If a person who have their parent who is still alive and they are not dutiful to them, very sad. Because that is one of the way to bring you to Jannah, to please Allah by being dutiful to your parent. When you talk about Barzakh, life after death, you must think about all this opportunity, brothers and sisters, and act upon it quickly. Don't wait. And now with the MCO, you are with your parent who need your care, need your love. Wabil walidaini ihsana. How kind and loving they to you when you were young. This is the time, payback time. Make them happy, make them smile. Allahu Akbar. If you still bring tension to them until now, even after we have this MCO, a great opportunity, you still bring tension to them, bring anger to them. I don't know what to say to all of you, brothers and sisters. I don't know what to say. The only thing we can do is make and pray, may Allah soften your heart. You know that we cannot even raise out our voice when you talk to your parent. وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا عُفٍّ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. Kind word. No? Beautiful words. Yeah. Not only with words that make them happy, your body language. You're so happy to serve them. Keep on smiling, keep on talking to them. And you know that they always have pain here and pain there. Give them some massage, put some ointment. Allahu Akbar. Don't let them do anything that is heavy. Yeah, elders, they don't know how to stop working. They keep on moving because that is their upbringing. They work very hard to bring us up. And now it's time for them to rest. Remember, when our parent is old, don't make them work anymore. Make them rest. Make them make ibadah, read the Quran. We need their prayer now, so that they keep on making dua for us. And the Prophet said, if a person who still have parent who is alive and they are not dutiful and kind and loving and merciful to them, It's too bad. Then you may be stopped from entering paradise. Because Gabriel make that dua. Angel Gabriel make the dua that whoever have parents and they are not dutiful to them, then, oh Allah, don't let them enter paradise. And the Prophet said, Ameen. You can get the evidence in Tarhib or Tarhib. Yeah? Brothers and sisters, why I quote this saying? Because the Prophet did mention this to his companion, and some companion was very, very sad. Why? Because their parents have passed away. So how can they serve them? How can they be dutiful to them? So they rushed to the Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, so what can we do now? Our parents have passed away. Is there any chance, opportunity for us to really do something, to be dutiful to them even after they have passed away? Allahu Akbar. Look at the beauty of the saying of the Prophet. Yes. You look for their close friend, their friend that they love, they respect. Go to them. You must connect yourself with them. You must know the people that your parents love, the people that your parents respect. Maybe the scholars, they have their friend or other relative. You have to connect yourself with them. Each time when you are good to them, they will talk good about your parent. Oh, this is the son of so-and-so, and this is the daughter of so-and-so. You know their father, their mother is my good friend. They are so loving, so kind, so good. It's a prayer. Everybody who talk good about our parents who have passed away through our connection with them. It's a dua, it's a prayer, it's a supplication. And each time they say this, you just say, Ameen, oh Allah. Oh Allah, I missed the opportunity to do this to them when they are alive. But now there is a second chance for us to do that. Allahu Akbar. So that is what you mean by you earn good friends who remember you. Among the deeds that benefit a person, even though they are done by others, are those that count as his own because he was a cause for them. Such as his children supplicate for him or her, or they are performing Hajj, giving sadaqah, fasting on their behalf. Sometimes we are supposed to perform Hajj once in your lifetime when you have the means. But we always excuse ourselves. It's not that we don't have money, we have a lot of saving. We always plan to go to a honeymoon, we go to holidays, we go to Europe, Switzerland, Canada, Japan. You go to all the countries that you love to visit. But when you come to Hajj, you always excuse yourself. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready. How can you do that, brother and sister? This is something that we owe Allah once in our lifetime. And you keep on delaying it for no reason. You want to wait until you are old, that is so difficult for you to do. Until you die, it's too late. But still, you see, Allah Rabbul Alameen and the Prophet love us so much. There are certain ritual that even you want to do and you can't do it because of your sickness. Someone can do on your behalf. Hajj Badal. Allahu Akbar. If the children can do it on your behalf after they have done their Hajj, the coming year, they will do it for you. Alhamdulillah. If your children can't do it, and you don't have children, but you have some property left behind, or the children is not ready, they don't have the knowledge, they can even pay somebody on your behalf, say, can you perform Hajj for my father, for my mother? And the person are doing the Hajj in the way of the Prophet, following Khuzu anni manasik. Even that you must be careful, be selective. Don't get carried away. A lot of people say, oh, come, I do Hajj, badal for your deceased, for your father, for your mother, very cheap, 1,500, 2,000 riyal. Don't do that. I don't believe in that. These are commercial people. They take from you, they take from there, and they put everything together in one basket, and they say, I'm performing Hajj for 50 people. These people don't fear Allah. They're just thinking of money. The right way to do, you select a person that you know, a righteous person who has the right knowledge, who know Khuzu anni manasik, how to perform Hajj according to the Prophet, because the Prophet command you to do that. And then you pay for his passage. It's like your father or your mother is going to Hajj, is going from here, you get one that you know that, and pay them. Now, can you perform Hajj from her? I will pay for the package for you, and you go. That is the way, that is the value. And also, the children that you left behind, you miss your fasting days, and they fast on your behalf. But they must make sure that they have finished their fasting. It's like Hajj. Nobody can do Hajj for other until they have completed their Hajj. And you cannot do for two people in 1 year. No. Because Hajj, one person, 1 year. One Hajj, 1 year. And if you leave property behind for your children, and your children are righteous children, they use your property to give sadaqah, charity, donation, you will get all the reward. Even it's not your doing, it's been done by your children. All that we have been sharing with you, brother and sister, has been established in the authentic hadiths. The last hadith that I want to share with you today, deeds of lasting rewards. In addition to deeds with good traces that we discussed earlier, there are deeds that have lasting rewards for a believer, provided that he dies while performing one of them. That means you yourself is doing it when you are still able, when you are still alive, like now. We saw an example of such deeds in Abu Umama's hadith that we have discussed earlier, but sometimes we need to recap, because normally we who are seeking knowledge, we tend to forget a lot about what we have learned early. I believe that majority of us who have been with us last Ramadan remember all the hadiths was written on the whiteboard, because it was there for the whole month. And at the end, inshaAllah, I'll share with you about the azkar, the zikr after witir that we have been doing every night. But still, some of us don't remember, because we are not been practicing it. We are not consistent in doing what Allah and the Prophet left us to do. Salman radiallahu anhu reported that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ribatu yawm wa laylatin khairu min siyam shahran." or shahrin wa qiyamih. Allahu Akbar. Standing guard for Allah's cause. Yeah. You know, standing guard, that means you don't sleep the whole night to protect the deen of Allah, to protect the masjid, example, if the masjid is under threat, to protect, yeah, a good Muslim family. Yeah, you are there to protect them. Standing guard for Allah's cause in the battlefield for 1 day and night. 1 day and night is better than fasting the days and praying the night of the entire month. Allah. See the reward that Allah is preparing for all of us, but the right condition. Now, it never means that as long as you do that, then you don't have to fast. Fasting you have to do, brother and sister. There's a special reward for fasting, your responsibility towards Allah. It never means you don't pray. You must pray. All the obligatory prayer, duty towards Allah, you must fulfill. You see, when you're on guard, you still pray. And you can still fast if it's fall in Ramadan. But the hadith is telling us that the reward is so great. It's more that you fast for the entire month and you pray Qiyamul Layl the whole month of Ramadan. Allahu Akbar. Can you imagine most of the gods that we have around us today? They are not, yeah, I would say, majority are not yet a believer. And they are not even our citizen. We have to think about that. If there's nothing wrong, it will be so good if those who are employing all these healthy and hardworking gods do da'wah to them. We fail to do that. We give them food, be kind to them, show them, yeah, the goodness, the kindness of us as Muslims. Treat your God with kindness, respect. And don't forget, feed them with the food that you eat. And then invite them to Allah. Oh, sometimes everything is just in front of us, brother and sister, to receive the reward of